Mac and Levi's news is spreading. Lacey and Jo start digging into the case. The hens and bugs night's plans change last minute, and Harper takes a shot to the eye.
Hold me in your arms, don't let me go. I want to stay forever, closer each day. Home and away.
The creep is refusing to meet me.
Well, you're not a podcasting journalist named Georgia, so, yeah.
I'm gonna get his office number.
Or you could not call any number.
Whose side are you on?
I'm on yours.
No, it doesn't sound like it.
Lace, I'm trying here.
That guy is out there walking his dog, reading his mail, laughing with his neighbors.
I get
He doesn't
that.
care that he has killed someone.
I get that.
And he doesn't give a rat's that he tore my family
I know,
apart.
I'm sorry, babe, and I'm not trying to upset you here. I know you want this guy held accountable, but you just need to think if this is the best way to go about things.
To think. Getting justice for my mum is all that matters.
I know.
So you go and surf or whatever you want to do, and you stay out of my way so I can get this done.
We are Si and Sophie. This is Coastal News, a home and away podcast. Your weekly episode companion podcast for your favourite Aussie soap.
S is for sometimes silly.
Oh, God.
O is for the only podcaster for me. P is for pretty amazing. H is for happy to be your friend. I is for is there any more wine left in the bottle?
No.
And E is for excellent at making me laugh.
God. Oh, what are you like? I should have known that was coming, but it totally blindsided me.
It had me written all over it when that happened.
Oh, God.
How are you?
Oh, I'm crying. How are you? Oh, dear.
Crying, laughing, or crying because that's how horrendous?
A little bit from column A, a little bit from column B. Oh, dear. No, I'm flattered. I'm more flattered than Eden was.
Well, that's the win then. I'll take it. Cash, you've done me proud with your inspo.
Dear.
Are you all right?
I'm all right, doll. How are you?
Yes, not too bad. What a week.
Oh, no.
What a week.
Picked up again, thank God.
Yeah. Actually, loved this.
Mm.
Actually.
Yeah.
Back to the normal service.
Yes.
Funny.
Funny.
And things are nice and snappy. Yeah.
Yeah, funny, getting through stuff, not dragging out too much. Yeah. I'm into it.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. So, anything stand out to you this week?
Drunk cash.
I thought so.
Fun cash, drunk cash. We've talked about him before. We've seen drunk cash once or twice in the past, and I think we made a big deal out of it when we did see it because he is very, very funny when he's drunk. So I was pleased to see the return of fun drunk cash. It's been a good week actually. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
God, we didn't end up at a whiskey battle. God, that sounded boring.
A gentleman's club. They wouldn't let me in for a start. They should have done that. They should have gone to the Hunter Valley like we did. Did a wine tour. Come on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What did you enjoy from the week? Was there anything that you were particularly happy to see, or?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the hen and bucks thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they pulled that out of the bag from nowhere, didn't they?
They really did. They even made a joke about it.
Cash and Eden sort of made it to the bay, and in that time, they put together that entire outdoor setup.
And then there was thank God we know someone that owns a restaurant. Yes! Pulled it out of our ass. I was thinking, we have.
I really enjoyed Ab's franticness as well. I think that's where she shines.
Yes.
And the actress is really good and talking fast.
Yes.
And I loved Mark. A bit of nice news there. Everything's moved on, like you say. There was nothing really to sort of pick apart, although we will do We, of course, will do.
You have to.
Before we get to it, I'm going to remind everyone again, our sister podcast, Coastal News Investigates, link in the show notes of this episode and every episode. Head over there. We recently had an interview out with the actor who plays Sonny, the very popular Sonny. Go and check it out. It's a very good episode. And we also chat to other people if you've not heard it before. Please go take a listen, like, subscribe, leave us a rating and review. We really appreciate it. And we can carry on doing more of them. Also, just a quick reminder, as we mentioned on last week's podcast, we are not doing a Your Stay on the Bay for the next week or two, just for scheduling reasons, but we are still collating your thoughts. Please head to our website, coastalnewspod.com. Click on Your Say on the Bay on the menu and fill in the form. Tell us what you think about the show right now. In a couple of weeks, we're going to do a bumper Your Say and go through what you all thought. We can't wait to do it. I think that's all my admin, Soph. I think that is
good.
all my admin. Shall we talk about this week's Home and Away?
Go on then.
So, beginning of the week, it's a shh. Max getting in touch with her body. She's emotional, though, isn't she? Very emotional, very hormonal. She's recently been implanted. And Hope is extremely high, and she's feeling every tweak and ache, isn't she, since? So, having given all this excitement, all these tweaks and aches, she does a pregnancy test, and it's positive, finally. And I feel elated, like it's been a long journey, this, hasn't it? It's been tough getting here. However, you can't help but think, there's this tinge to it, isn't there, of we're all braced, we're all like, we've been here before, it's Mac, so therefore happiness doesn't really go.
No.
And yeah, the pregnancy thing, we've been here before, so you want to go there, don't you? But also, you sort of, the trepidation you feel of the sort of impending dread potentially, and I think it's a really clever idea how they've done this, because it's sort of, I was thinking about it after, thinking, God, I bet that's how they feel. They've made me feel the way they probably do. It's probably, when I sit back and think about it, even it's been tough going and we've been taking the mick on here, we don't really understand it. But actually, when we've got to this point in the story, I actually now feel half excited and happy, and half sort of, is this too good to be true?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think I'm more the is this too good to be true camp at the moment, because I'm skeptical. Right. Because it's just, I don't know, I think it's because I don't really understand the IVF journey. I don't really understand the IVF timeline. The first time round seemed to take forever to get to we haven't got an embryo, whereas this time round it's gone from implantation to the next day almost, taking a pregnancy test and being positive. And I'm like, it feels too quick. And then because they're so happy, I'm like, oh, this, they're not going, oh, let's be careful, let's not tell people, let's do this, let's do that. They're going, yeah, let's celebrate. And I'm like, no, this has got doom written all over it.
Well, it's that soap trope, isn't it? You raise them up to so high just so you can drop them. That's the soap way, isn't it? So this is why you've got that nervousness to it when you're watching it. They do attempt to keep it on the DL though, don't they? But very badly.
It's the worst kept secret in the Bay right now. They went from let's be careful, and I was thinking, yeah, please, like, can we keep a lid on this, because this has taken a long time to get here. We've had 2 rounds of IVF, and I don't really understand how we've even managed this. So let's keep a lid on it, because let's not jinx it. So I was thinking, oh, brilliant! Like, don't tell anybody, keep it like a little secret and whatever. Because don't normally people? I mean, I know nothing about this, but don't people normally wait like 3 months?
You wait for a scan, don't you? Yeah. 12-week, what have yous.
And she's probably only like 2 days. Never mind even a week.
I know, but it's just how much they want it in it. I suppose that's what we're supposed to think. I'm with you though. It is too early. And I mean, in fairness, they don't tell anyone for a couple of hours. It's only when Marley did not strike oil. he took the recycling out, and
did a bad job of that.
That was the discovery. Yeah, it was dreadful recycling that.
Terrible.
All mixed for a start, and then all over the floor.
It was awful. I was like, oh, come on, get a bag, love. Get another bag.
Oh dear, he'd have a sticker on his bin if that was my way, saying contaminated. Naughty sticker.
Not picking this up, doll.
Nope. So to tired. Now it's real. She says, really real, because Marley's found out, and they try and keep it under wraps, but it's very difficult. And despite them making a pact, as you say, they end up just telling people, and this sort of spreads like wildfire. And it's just because I think we're supposed to understand that they're excited about it. It's finally happening, but yes, they are being a little careless, because you would actually think, given Mac's history, that they would be more cautious about it. You'd think that they wouldn't get carried away, wouldn't you?
I was expecting Mac to be terrified of losing the baby because of the fact that she's been here before. You know what I mean? I was expecting her to be like, oh God, you know. I mean, even when she sort of came out the bathroom with the pregnancy test and she said to him, "You're going to be a dad," like he picked her up and threw her around, and I was kind of expecting her to say, "Oh no, be careful, be careful."
Yeah.
You know, because I was expecting her to be more paranoid about it, and it's
same.
It's kind of thrown me, because I'm like, oh, she's gone completely opposite direction to where I thought she was going to go.
Yeah, there was even a point where they made a sandwich for lunch, and I was thinking, is there red meat in that? I was expecting her to be like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, nothing, absolutely neurotic about it.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
It was a little
interesting that we both thought that, and it was the opposite then, isn't it?
Yeah. Or is it just what we're conditioned now? Like, you know what I mean? Because like I say, Mac is never happy. Maybe this is finally her happiness, because she never gets it.
I just don't feel it. I feel like we've gone so far into the let's celebrate thing that I'm like, no, this can't be good. This cannot be good. I'm sorry. Maybe it's me being negative Nelly, but I just I can't get excited for you, doll. Sorry, Mac.
Yeah, there you go, and that is final. There you go. Now, elsewhere this week, Sarge is chasing up that dodgy counsellor. Because of course he didn't send his staff rota and calendar info. Of course he didn't. And he starts plotting his whereabouts himself, doesn't he? Based on the dates and things that are in the press online and things. And he's got this whiteboard. He's doing a proper Oliver Putnam. He's got this whiteboard up. He's got all the clues.
It's true.
Absolutely loved it.
Only murders in Baxter Creek. There you go.
Yeah, or Baxter Creek Falls, apparently.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it sounds quite idyllic, actually. I'll have to
apart from all the
look that up for next
year's
summer halls. Now, whilst distracted, Lacey talks her way into the office, doesn't she, for another snoop? And she takes photos of this board with all the council stuff on it. And next thing we know, the councillor's lawyered up. My notes say layered up. Thank God I know what that means, because it's not just a chill in the air. He's lawyered up, and the lawyer has Long Johns. And this lawyer's instructing Sarge, isn't he, on the phone? You just cease all communication.
Did you note the name of the lawyer?
Yeah, Knight something.
Kim Knight, it was. And I absolutely guffawed, because I was like, it's like Kath and Kim.
Please, can you stop contacting my client, please?
Look, am I? Yeah, I was like, did he just say his name's Kim Knight? It's like, that's hilarious.
That's got to be an Easter egg.
I hope so. Yeah,
that's got to be an Easter egg. Yeah, I clocked the night. Yeah, I think I'm in his.
The
Anytime I
names.
hear that name.
Every time we get a character, like a guest character, and like sort of try and sort of think about the names. Like even this guy, this Wendell. Wendell's such a weird name. Like it's not a common name over here. I don't know whether it is in Australia, but it has got horror film. Like there's a couple of films with Wendells in it where they're baddies. If you know what I mean.
They definitely have fun with these
Yeah.
guesty type characters, don't they? Those fleeting characters. They definitely have a bit of fun with the names.
I think so.
100, yeah. So he's been ordered to stop. There's also been complaints to the superintendent. I mean, it's gotten quite serious, hasn't it? Mr. Sarge by the book there, or as he likes to portray. He's getting his hands. He's been scolded, really, hasn't he? And he's got to stop. This isn't even an open case. Do you know what I mean? And he's not. I mean, he's not been very good about it. He's been quite careless, really, hasn't he? Elsewhere, Lacey started her own investigations into him. So we now seem to have this sort of simultaneous stuff going on, because Sarge is now having to go underground and decide to break rules in order to keep looking into it, or keep it on the low, on the down low from work. Unbeknownst to him, Lacey is elsewhere doing her own work after she's took a picture of his clue board. And we end up with this weird, dual investigation going on, don't we? Only Lacey seems to be more successful at it than the Sarge does.
Oh God! Only because she's committing more crimes.
Yeah, well, yeah, but greater risk, greater reward. So that's what I would say.
Oh Jesus!
No, going against, basically, you can understand Sarge. He's like, look, I need justice for my wife and my family. This has gone on long enough. He's reached that point, hasn't he? Like you said about the stages of grief. And I was just wanting to shake him last month, and you were at it. He'll get there. I think he's got there, hasn't he?
I hope
he's
so.
now he's in action mode, isn't he?
Yeah.
Now, later in the week when we rejoin them, Lacey's not been seen all night. Theo's worried about her, and she turns up. She's just been sat outside this counsellor's house, staking him out. Wow.
This was super weird. This was really weird, because then she was like, oh yeah, my phone died. And I was like, what, you haven't got a charger in your car? And you weren't using your phone to film him, or like...
Stupid, isn't it? What was the point?
What's the point of being there with a dead phone if you're not going to record him when he comes out and does something? I don't really get that.
No, and it was only so she could come back and say he walked his dog.
Yeah. I was like, and you've got no footage of it because your phone died. So what's the point? What is the point? I don't get
it. What would it have proven anyway?
Nothing.
That's where he lives. It's not a secret. Counsellors' houses are public knowledge anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I don't understand.
We've got no further.
What a waste.
Yeah.
Do you know, it felt to me like a contrived thing just to make her and Leo have another argument.
That's true.
I just felt like it was just something to put another reason for her and Theo to be like on at each other again. It's just what it all feels like to me. Theo as well, it makes her lie to him, like she agrees to drop it even though she's not. As soon as his back's turned, she's on the phone to this counsellor Craig, I keep calling him in my notes, giving him ultimatums, or I'm talking to the media if you don't talk to me. It's not good, is it? She's lying to everybody close to her. She's almost obsessed, and to the point where it's just fueled with this horrible anger that we're all fed up of watching. Really struggling to side with her. I really am.
Yeah.
And she's a grieving. I should be feeling for her,
Yeah.
I should be thinking, gosh, I hope she manages to get the answers and and the closure she needs. But I'm just not rooting for her.
No,
it's very difficult.
It's because she's so angry. I think because the only emotion she's capable of doing at the moment is anger, and it's quite hard to sort of sympathize with her when she's angry. If she was crying, I think we'd probably feel differently. If she was, breaking down in tears and desperate, like I need this, I need the closure, I can't get past it. I'm having nightmares, like Jo is. Jo seems to be suffering more. Obviously, she is, because she was actually there and saw her mum dead, and would have been horrific. But I don't feel like Lacey's got that level of emotion behind this. It just the only emotion she's got is anger, and I think when that's all someone has, it's hard to feel sorry for them, because you're just thinking, oh, for God's sake, like You're making these stupid decisions because you're too angry to make a rational decision, if you know what I mean. And then that makes you go, oh, I can't get on board with this.
Yeah, no, it's very, very true. Very, very true. It's keeping us all offside, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it on
Definitely.
purpose? I don't know.
I suppose we'll find out, won't we? Now, there's this thing about the Book of Condolence, isn't there? And Jo recognising the name, and she runs home to look in it, and truth be told, there he is, Councillor Wendell, at the funeral, which is the most compelling piece of evidence all three of them have seen yet, that he was involved somehow, he's connected somehow, because obviously they've got is patchy memories of Jo at this point, haven't they? So this really does ignite Lacey even further, to the point where you're just like, oh, for God's sake, put a sock in it. you know.
Yeah, it does kind of get a bit jarring after a while, doesn't it? Because it's just like, oh, here she goes again, off the handle, and yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very difficult, as you say, to feel for her. It really is. Now, the day of the hens and books have arrived. It's gonna be epic. We've even got mobile cocktail making. So, Cash is expecting a chill, but after Tane's heard how big the hens is going to be, and that's all hyped up, he feels a little bit of sort of
competition, isn't it?
Yeah, like he's got to up his game with whiskey bar, and I'm like, how fun.
Yeah, that feels like a very Tane thing as well, not really a Cash thing.
Have you ever been to a whiskey bar?
I don't think I have. No.
I have, and it wasn't stag do. It was more chill and watch the world go by.
Oh, was it? Oh, right.
Yeah, it's not really. It was quite. The one I was at, it was quite sophisticated.
I mean, he did say it was a gentleman's club, and then clarified that it was a classy place. And the two words "gentleman's club" didn't sound classy to me.
Yeah, no, same. Actually, I thought, now we're talking.
That sounded like typical stag kind of.
Yeah.
But then when he said $300 a shot or something, I was like, what the hell? Like, where is this place?
He's not going to Fenlands, I'll tell you that much. Felons, whatever it's called.
Felons, Manly, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a lot
did you see
limoncello? There wasn't much whiskey going on, but there was a lot of limoncello.
Yeah. Did you see? Well, as you know, Lynn McGranger's been here touring the UK and Ireland.
Yes.
But she was doing one of the daytime shows in Ireland, and they did like a bit of an online sort of social media content, this and that. They were asking her, and one of them was Manly or Bondi, and she chose Manly.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, yes, girl, good choice, good choice, yeah. And the other one was Tim Tams or Kit Kats, and she chose Kit Kats, and she lost me then.
Really?
Yeah, there's no way a Kit Kat is better than a Tim Tam.
Yeah, I mean, a Tim Tam's better than a penguin, and
now,
and a Tim Tam is better than a Kit Kat. Well, apart from a chunky Kit Kat, I do like a chunky Kit Kat.
Oh, a chunky orange one.
Oh yeah.
Now we're talking.
I'm hungry
now. But yes, they didn't specify. They just said Kit Kat, and she chose Kit Kat, and I thought, no, girl. Nothing comes above just a plain old Kit Kat. Not even if it's 4 fingers.
I was going to say, is Lynn a bit more health conscious than we are? We're like, give us all the chocolate and cover it in more chocolate. And she's probably like, oh, there's a bit of biscuit in there, less calories.
Maybe, because she looks good for her age.
She looks super trim. Yes, yeah, she does.
Where were we anyway? Whiskey bar.
Yeah.
So Eden and Cash try to put a stop to all these big plans, don't they? To get an out of hand, they want something low key, not into it, Dal. But Tane and Abs agree that that's not happening. We're going for a plan B, and we end up with a joint books and hens. Thoughts on a joint one? What's your thoughts? Should that be allowed? It's supposed to be your last night of freedom.
I don't know. I don't really know I don't know how I feel about stag and hen do's, and I've been on a few. Never really enjoyed them as a participant in a hen do. I'll be honest. Just don't.
One does not like a willy straw.
I don't mind, but it feels like forced fun. It feels like you must have this person must have the best night of their life because this is the last time they can have fun. And I'm like, no, that's bullshit. This is not the last time they can have a laugh. Like, I don't know. I just find it a bit contrived, but I don't know. A joint one? I mean, yeah. If it works for you, go for it. Like,
oh, it's very modern of you.
Would you not have considered a joint?
No.
No. Separate.
No, because I think sometimes it's because there's. I mean, not always. Like you said, I think it depends on the couple, right? But sometimes it's sort of when it's that point before your friends become our friends. Do you know what I mean? It's that sort of coming because you sort of bringing together, everybody, and then you sort of becomes an ours thing rather than a your thing. I think it's important to have your own thing.
They've already got that, haven't they? Like Cash and Eden, their friendship circles are so mixed anyway, and they kind of all live with each other, and I guess, and they don't. The thing is with Cash and Eden is, what do they do together? And it's probably same thing with a lot of the people in the Bay. I mean, obviously Eden likes her music and everything else and going to gigs, but then she met Cash at a gig, so obviously he did or does like going to gigs at some point. So they do have similar interests, but I wouldn't say, Eden would definitely only want to do this on her hen do and Cash wouldn't want to do that, and Cash would only want to do this on his stag do and Eden wouldn't want to do that. It's not like they've got such different tastes or they've got majorly different hobbies or anything. You know what I mean? It's difficult to. If I was Abby, I honestly wouldn't know what I'd do for Eden's hen night.
No, same. To be fair, what it ended up feeling like for me was the wedding in reverse. So it's like we saw the reception first.
Yeah, that's true.
Before.
Or an engagement. I kept calling it engagement party when I was texting you.
Yeah, an engagement party is a good way of putting it.
And I kept putting the word engagement party, and I was like, I don't mean engagement party. I mean like joint, stag and hen do. But it felt like an engagement party to me because it was everybody was there. It was a bit, I mean, I didn't hate it. Yeah. I didn't hate the. I suppose the only thing I think we missed out on is obviously having a new location. And if we had had, a proper hen night in the city. Or a proper stag do in
club.
Yeah, we could have gone somewhere new and seen something new and potential for extras, in the background or even getting a line.
Yeah,
we missed that, but it was. I didn't hate it.
Well, Sonny wasn't impressed. He's been to Wilder bingo nights.
I bet he has. I bet he could make any bingo night a wild bingo night, to be fair.
He was not impressed with this, was he? He was like, oh, God.
Bit lame, doll, bit lame.
I'd have been hanging around with him. I'd have been like, what we doing to spice this up, Sonny?
But I don't think Eden and Cash are that. They're already a little bit married couple, aren't they? I'll be honest.
Yeah, without the house. And
they're not that exciting, are they, as a couple?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I'm not saying I don't like them as a couple. I do think they work as a couple, but I wouldn't say, oh, they're an exciting couple and they're always doing this and that and the other. You know what I mean? They're not that kind of... They're more cozy, kind of settled.
Yeah, chilled, lay back. Yeah. I get you. You. It suited them, and we'll go with it for that. Now, Eden is struggling with her vows still. It's peppered throughout all this, isn't it? That she's really worrying about these vows because she has found Cash's in that duffel bag under the bed, and she's read them. She's shook. They're terrible, aren't they? Like a primary school poem. It just needed my interpretation at the top of this ep.
I think yours were better than Cash's, actually. Because his were like one word, E for eternity, D for diamond, E for eternity again. When John read it out, when John was teasing him and he was saying it, I was crying laughing. the delivery of that was brilliant. I was like, oh, this is absolutely terrible.
Now, this is obviously what she confides in John about, isn't it? About these vows. To me, it was obvious what was going on here.
Yes.
Saw it from the beginning.
Yeah.
There was no peril, was there? There was no sort of trick here.
No.
It was quite obvious that he knew she was going to go looking for them.
Because they were so bad, you couldn't believe they were real.
And they were like just folded neatly, and it said on them, "I am the vows, read me." Might as well have said that.
Love it.
Have you ever written something for just you on a piece of paper and then actually folded it and then written on the front what it is so that someone would know? But it's just for you anyway.
No, never.
So John's not getting involved with this, is he? He believes that the couple should do their own vows. He's having none of it. He's not getting involved, right? Doesn't want to sort of get in trouble and pass his opinions. So he refuses to have a word, and she's really, really sort of upset. She's getting more and more anxious about it, isn't she, as this sort of engagement party, we'll call it, rumbles on. And she shares them with Remy, and he's taking the piss. Right?
But do you think Remy knows that they're joke vows at that point? Because I'm not sure whether he knew or not.
You think someone would say give over there can't be real? Because I know I would.
It's for eternity. D is for diamond. E is for eternity again. What was the N for? Never sort of splitting up or something. F is for forever. Didn't when Remy read it out, I swear he said O is for adorable, and I was like, that's not even.
He did say, he said O is for adorable, and I'm like, is it?
That must have been a clue to Cash is not stupid, you know. I can't believe she fell for this. W is for why are you falling for this?
While all this is going on, Cash has got increasingly smashed. Right. Drunk Cash is back. We love Drunk Cash. He's all over the place. There's loads of like dancing scenes, and if you see Clapton in the background, he's not even in the scene, he's just falling about in the peripheral.
He's just staggering. I love it. It's my favourite Cash.
I love the way they've shot these episodes.
Yeah.
Because it's really difficult to do that kind of thing when there's loads of them in the scene, isn't it, sometimes? But they've spent time sort of invested in this and doing it. And I really, really appreciated it. Really did.
It was so funny. Love it.
So he's falling about everywhere, and obviously he's legless by the time it gets to this point where she's confronting him about these vows. And of course, they were a decoy. It all turns out to be a big decoy. Luckily, no one actually gets upset with each other. And Eden can sleep well that night, knowing that she's not going to be confronted by O is for adorable on her wedding day.
More's the pity for us, because that would have been really funny.
I know.
Oh, dear.
At the church.
Oh dear, can you imagine? So good.
Now, somebody missed out on this party, and that was Harper. Because for once, she's looking after her baby. Bloody hell. It's a first for everything. I thought, blimey. She's not dumped the baby with somebody and gone to a party. Oh. Honestly, that was a shock of the week for me. That was this week's big twist.
I think if Tane hadn't been the best man, it would have been very different, I think. But yeah.
So she's not in. So later on that night, she's invited over for a drink because Dana feels a bit sorry for her that she missed out. So as Tane's got home from the party, she says, right, you take over, I'm going for a nightcap with Dana and Sonny because they have taken home some of the expensive fizz, as you do at all good parties. And she's missed out on the hen, so she goes. I mean, I don't know why Dana did that, because her and Sonny were having a real moment
Yeah.
at the apartment, which seemed really cute. And the reasons why we loved them as a couple, they were being playful and flirty, weren't they? And it looked like we were going to get somewhere there. And he was doing his whole, I've seen this in a movie routine.
Yes.
You know, just talking about like couples do.
Yeah.
And they open the champagne just as Harper arrives, and look, it's all been a little exciting. Maybe this was a metaphor, but for what was just unfolding in the room. But we've all got a very bit excited, didn't we? And we popped the cork too soon. And just as Harper walked in, she was in the firing line, and this cork basically takes her out. She gets the cork shot to her eye, and I was beside myself because I just wasn't expecting it.
Neither was I, and it's a genuine phobia. I have got a genuine phobia of being shot in the eye by a champagne cork. So I was really like, no, this is what I fear happening. So it was like half kind of like and then the other half of me was like, okay, this is actually quite funny. And I felt bad for laughing, but it was quite funny. I'm sorry.
It was so funny. She just spent all night moping around miserable because she couldn't go to the party that everyone else is at. And then she gets there, and then she's like, fuck my life, now I'm blind.
I know. And I actually started laughing when she, when they were later on when they were in hospital, and she was like in the hospital bed with an eye patch on, looking all grumpy, and she was like, "Why is my life like this?" And I just burst out laughing because I was like,
I did.
I don't know, but it's tragic. It's really
I
tragic.
was the exact same. It's like, it's going to happen, girl. It's going to happen to you.
It was just something very funny about the visual of her. She looked really small and frail and like vulnerable, and then she was like had a massive eye patch on. It reminded me of Reenie when she fell down the stairs anyway, and she had that big like always pad stuck to her forehead. So it reminded me of that anyway. And I was just guffawing. I was like, I think this is supposed to be serious, but I'm finding it really funny.
It's hilarious. And I mean, this is home and away, so like the stakes are obviously high. She's going to lose her sight. Like, and then, she might have to have an operation, like she's flatlining over this eye.
and Sunny's in the background cracking jokes. And I'm like, it's a time and a place for it, but it's so funny.
I was absolutely crying at these funny jokes.
I think we're the only ones that found them funny, I'll be honest. But, oh dear, I don't think Dana thought it was funny at all, but there we go.
What was it? Put a cork in it?
Oh god, there was a few. I can't remember what they were now. But then he was like, too soon.
Something about getting shut eye.
Was it? Oh god.
Oh, I was crying laughing. I mean, obviously Harper feels like her life is just a whole series of worst case scenarios, of which it is. Dana's really not happy. Now, let's talk about Dana. Because she seems really cross about this. Right, it was a genuine accident. He didn't mean to
Of course not.
shoot her sister in the face with a...
Oh god. It's Dana's fault, this, by the way. Like you say, Dana should have just not invited her around.
Well, yeah.
She had a bottle of champagne and Sunny. What does she need a sister for God's sake?
I know, she must have rocks in her head, girly.
Yeah.
Tell you. Now, this is becoming a pattern in their relationship, which I don't think I like, right? No. President of the Dana fan club, but I will call a spade, right? So she's not happy. There's that moment, isn't she, where she sort of banishes him from the hospital because he's cracking these wise jokes. And when he's got home, he's really upset about it. Now, last week, there was the whole Peter Pan complex situation last week. The week before that, we had rent payments, money stuff, you
Yeah.
know, like don't really know you sort of thing. And now there's another thing this week, and this just seems even more hyped. For me, I thought she's bang out of order here, and
Yeah.
he's not calling her out on it. He's not arguing back with her. You know, she banishes him from the hospital, despite him being. He feels horrendous about it. We were way off on first look. We had him cheating. Let's just erase last week's first look. We were way off. You know, he feels, of course he does, but it was an accident. Harper even acknowledges that, you know?
Yeah.
But she's not listening to it. It's like she's finding any reason to just talk to him like he's a child.
Yeah.
And then later on, like, obviously he's gone home then, upset, feeling bad. He's poured the drink away. She's come home and seen the empty bottle and assumed he's come back and kicked on drinking without her. And gone in a mood again. I'm just thinking, this is way too much. I loved that he confided in Brie a little bit, because I thought, who has he got to talk to about this? He's sort of blokey mates, Remy or whatever, not really gonna give him useful advice, are they?
No.
And he and Brie found themselves in a situation where he was like, God, being with her is exhausting. I thought, bloody hell, it looks it, lad.
Yeah.
You know?
Because he
I
doesn't
can
know how
understand
she's
that.
going to react. He doesn't know whether she's going to laugh at his jokes or have a go at him. And he's walking on eggshells, isn't he, basically?
God, I'd rather have a Sonny around, wouldn't you?
Yeah, defo. Yeah.
In times of strife, when your siblings blinded.
It's laugh or cry, doll.
Do you know what I mean, though?
Yeah, I know. I feel really bad for him. I don't know why she did. This is really weird because it's like you say, it's jarring because it's not the Dana that we know and love. And when this happens, it's like, is this really her? Like, is this just part of her personality? Are we supposed to accept it? That this is just part of her, I don't know, her character, that she does go off on these, and she like you say, she sort of uses any excuse to sort of put him back in his place, which feels horrible.
Yeah.
Is there a power imbalance in their relationship that she isn't that comfortable with, and then she does
Maybe,
this?
you know.
I don't know.
They do talk it out in the end, don't they? They do sort of sit down and talk it out, but I don't feel like he calls her out enough.
No, he
I
doesn't.
feel like he needs to say, you've made me feel a certain way, and I don't think it's cool, Dana.
No.
You know? I think she needs that, because he just accepts that he's the oblivious one who misses all the signals about the jokes, and everyone's telling him he needs to cool down. Even Theo tells him, you need to lay off the jokes, lad. And I'm like, no one tells her, though, that she needs to chill out and get the facts first before she jumps. Do you know what I mean? No one's saying things to her.
No.
And it works two ways, doesn't it?
And it was an accident. I could understand it more if he'd done it on purpose. Like if he'd said, "Oh, I'm going to fire this in your face," you know what I mean? Like a horrible, nasty guy that was just trying to like do something to hurt someone on purpose. Then get annoyed with him. But it was a genuine mistake. He wasn't he pointed it away from Dana. He wasn't expecting it to hit his sister in the face as she walked through the door. This is what happens when you leave your front door open as well, by the way.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, everything can come back to that. Quite a lot of things, anyway. Now, the whole Teddy thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and he buys the Teddy with the patch because Archie's stressed about. I'm sorry, I can't even get it out.
It is funny though.
Scary mama.
My mama's got an eye patch. There's a pirate in my room. Yeah.
Turns out Harper loved it, but Dana again goes mad at him about it. Just like, for God's sake. She does apologise, to give her credit for that.
Only because she gets told off.
Yeah, only because she's wrong. You know, she wasn't. You know, she's still on her high horse about everything. Yeah, she's not coming off good this week.
No,
is Dana? She really isn't.
It's weird.
I'm a little bit disappointed in where she's going here. Not everyone's perfect, I suppose.
No, I know, but it's just it feels like a pattern now with her. There's a few times where I've said to you, Dana's out of order this week. She was out of order when Jo got the job. She was been out of order with Sonny a few times now.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a bit like I don't know.
You've got me thinking about the whole power imbalance thing, because it is becoming a bit of an issue in their relationship over, a bit of a repeat issue.
And it's
now
problem
you've got
to
me
her,
thinking,
isn't it? It's her problem. She's got this like underlying resentment or something towards him, and then it comes out in weird ways like this, I think.
Yeah, this is going to be one to watch, I reckon.
Yeah, I don't like it though.
No, I don't. I hope they can work it out, because they're so perfect. But yeah, this is going to be one we need to keep an eye on. But it's making me feel nervous and anxious. It really is, because we don't know anybody who doesn't like them.
Yeah,
as a couple.
Yeah,
and they've got to have problems, I suppose, and obstacles. But
but why is it always Dana being really out of order?
Yeah. I think he needs to grow a backbone and sort of call her out on it more. I think that might help rebalance a few things. That's where I'm laying.
Yeah.
That's brought us to the end, and we don't have your say on the bay. So don't forget, people. Thanks for listening this far. Your say on the bay will be back in a couple of weeks' time, but we want to hear your thoughts on all this. Are you happy for Mac and Levi? What do you think about a joint and books and hens night? Dana, tell us your thoughts on this, Dana. This, and this insane week that we've had of her and Sonny, and where do you think that's going to lead them to? Let us know. We're at Coastal News Pod #HomeAndAwayUK. We want to know your thoughts, and you'll need to send them in to us on our website, coastalnewspod.com. Click on your say on the bay and fill in the form, and we will read them out in a couple of weeks when we do a big bumper your say.
And also, if Abs is listening, you didn't get a chance to at the Stag and Hen Do, she didn't get a chance to play her pin the tail on the donkey game, and I'd really like a copy of that because it sounded interesting.
Oh yeah, that kept you up last night, did it?
It did a bit, yeah. She said there was a photoshopped picture of Cash and that Remy didn't want to see it, so I was like, well, I do. I want to see it.
And it's not a rock. Yeah. If anyone's got their hand on that, send that in as well.
Send it in as well, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah. See you later. Bye.
Please take the time to like, subscribe, and review Coastal News wherever you source your podcasts, and ensure you never miss an episode.